Alrighty, you all, I'm Dresden, and I'm the winner of season 1 of the Golden Gates. Oh wait, this isn't the postseason interview. We gotta get to the preseason first. Anyways, I'm Dresden, I'm 28 years old, and I'm a customer service representative living in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am captivated by things that I've never seen or experienced before, and so I came across the Golden Gates, I researched it, and I jumped right on it, and now I'm here, and I'm ready to give you all body while bodying this game.
So what's going on, YouTube world? I'm Jon V, 33 years old from Brooklyn, New York. I know you all probably seen my face a million times. I played, this is my 12th LRG. I'm excited for this game, brand new format. You know, I got the rep of being a villain. I came here thinking I wasn't gonna be the villain, but I see some dead weight I need to chop off really early. So, Jon V, the Puppet Master, is here to play.
Mira. Hi y'all, my name is Mira. I am 26, I am from Ohio, local to the Columbus area. I am a social worker. I have case management clients who are living with HIV and AIDS. And this is my first overnight in a house LRG. I'm very excited. I have just joined the LRG community. I did the mole earlier this year and Columbus Survivor, and I'm very excited to continue on in my journey in these games.
Hi everyone, my name is Nate Royster. I am 28 years old from Columbus, Ohio. I am currently involved in quite a bit of things. I'm a very, person that's captivated with a lot of different interests. So I'm an ER nurse. I also work as my own aesthetics business as a nurse practitioner, doing Botox and things like that. And then I work as a model as well, here and there. So I do a lot of different things, but as far as it goes, I'm a very competitive person, and I really want to test my limits in a game type setting like the Golden Gates.
Hello America, my name is Mark. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I work in education and have recently become a bit of a fan of live reality games, and really looking forward to playing this one. So there are two things I can think of that really brought this opportunity to the forefront for me. The first one is a friend back in Denver who introduced me to live reality games and the community in particular, but then secondly also I had the opportunity to be in a Mr. Beast video, the 1 to 100 challenge.
We have to think in terms of who's the biggest threat, and this one's gonna be tough. Get ready.
And that just lit a fire. So I'm really eager to see how this plays out.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I have been living in Montana since 2021. Just moved back to Ohio. I'm going back to school next fall. I don't have any history with LRGs. This is my first time. I'm excited to just kind of experience the whole thing. It seems like everybody kind of comes together as a community, which seems really interesting. Looking forward to maybe making some friends at the end of this. Maybe not, I guess we'll find out.
My name's JoJo, you can also call me Joe. I am 34 years old, I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I am a nurse practitioner. Yes, something I am worried about is just how I've played my other LRGs. I've kind of built up a reputation of kind of being the rogue agent, and I have now learned that I need to work with other people to get to that end, and I'm just kind of nervous that I will be playing with someone who will not believe that, and they probably shouldn't believe that, let's be honest.
JoJo, Javan. Hello everybody, my name's Javan Bashan. I'm from Marysville, Ohio. So this is my first time doing an LRG, so I'm extremely nervous, and meeting lots of people makes me really anxious. So this is gonna be great. I'm very nervous to be voted out first because I'm not used to LRGs at all, and I'm kind of quiet at first, so.
I'm Rebecca Chamberlain. I live in Columbus, Ohio, and I currently work in construction, and I am a Navy veteran. So representing our Lady Vets, and I am on the side of model. So there's that. This is my first live reality game, and I have absolutely no idea. But it's okay because, again, I have been thrown in situations, you know, overseas in the military, and you just gotta figure it out, right?
Sidewalk trip hazard removal. Okay. Yeah. So like cities will like.
Hi, my name is Trevor. I'm 31 years old, currently living in Philadelphia, but originally from Canada. So for this weekend, I'm really hoping, I have like a couple goals in mind. First, don't be first out. Obviously, everyone has that. Second would be to make it to the last day. That'd be pretty fun. And I guess another thing would be to kind of challenge myself at these challenges. I want to win some competitions. I used to think like really like I suck at competitions and shit. But what I found out while doing some of the LRGs is that I actually can win something sometimes. So let's see if that comes out here. Hopefully it does.
Hi, my name is Seb. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut. And right now at the moment, I'm working as a medical billing assistant or associate. I'm so excited to play this game. Fun fact about me, I am missing 3 knuckles. So my biggest goal this week is just to enjoy myself. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I really just want to enjoy myself. Like, there's always the side note of like, I want to win, I want to make it to the second day. Biggest goal is probably like to just be fulfilled with the placement that I got. My biggest worry is just my anxiety. I'm just a lot of heavy breathing in the airport, and so I'm hoping that that doesn't translate over to the game, because if that's the case, I won't make it too far.
Hi, my name is Lydia. I'm 36 years old from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I am an optician, and I have 2 kids, Coraline and Silas. My hopes for this game are that I can kind of coast by under the radar because I'm kind of unassuming, kind of seem non-threatening, but I'm actually pretty good at skill type challenges, puzzle challenges, memory type challenges. I think the kind of challenges that could be in this game are something that meets my skill set.
Hey, my name is Charlie. I'm a 29-year-old software engineer from Ottawa, Ontario by day, and by night I am a pub trivia host. So this is my second LRG. My first LRG was a game called Survive. I finished in last place, learned a lot of lessons from that, and excited to do a little better this time. Second last or better is the goal. So I'm really excited this weekend to meet some new people in this community. It's a tight-knit community, some really passionate people, and regardless of how it plays out, I'm sure I'm gonna have a great time. I'm worried that the speed of the game will get the better of me again, but hoping to not let that be the case this time.
So y'all thought you were gonna host a game in my backyard and not include me? Okay, well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Noah. I'm 27. I'm from Wheeling, West Virginia, and I am the Director of International Education. So we're gonna be saying a lot of bon voyage to a lot of these players. So I'm coming into the Golden Gates because I'm tired of being that person you've seen in every live game get 18th, 17th, 16th, 18th again, 13th. And this cast only has 15 people. So let's be real, I'm already doing better than average. And I think in this one, I'm ready to play a game where I depend on those quality relationships because it's something I don't really focus on. And in a social game like this, you need to focus on those quality relationships in order to get people to vote to save you.
Hi, I'm Sedona, and I am from Wisconsin. I live on a farm and have raised farm critters along with some kids. And I'm going to be reflocking my chicken coop next spring. I'm very excited about that. So many moons ago, I played a mystery game at home. Everyone had a character and we had a blast. And I played my first live reality game, as we know them nowadays, last spring. I am a little nervous because I am probably the eldest person here, but as they say, the older the wiser.
Hello everybody and welcome. Glad you guys got to introduce yourselves to each other, have a little champagne toast. We're gonna start the game with a little intro video. Good evening, contenders, and welcome to the first ever season of the Golden Gates. I'm your host, Mr. Gates. I'd like to formally introduce you to my right and left hand people, Sheila Devil and Archie Angel. They'll help me out this season in introducing the Omni Trials to you at the beginning of each round. The production team and I are so glad that you all decided to apply for this game, being that it's a new concept and never been done before. But we do promise to do our best to make it the best LRG experience you've ever had. And if this is the first one you've ever played, then I guess we already succeeded. Once again, thank you all so much for being here. I'm so excited to see how it turns out. I hope you guys all enjoy your time in the Golden Gates. Now that we got all the rules out of the way, it's time for our first Omni Trial of the season. I hope you guys are all excited as I am to get this started, so here it goes. Oh, could someone hand me the halo over there?
Thank you,
Dresden. Voices. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, kind contender. You may or may not have seen this coming, but whoever just handed me that halo must now wear it, signifying that you're eliminated from this Omni trial. Unfortunately, you cannot become the Omni this round, but you will get to make the first decision of the season. This competition is called the Locked Gate. This newly haloed player will have a few minutes to decide which of their fellow contenders they'd like to eliminate next from the Omni trial. Once you hear the trumpet sound, you must all head back to this room for their decision to be made by granting the contender of their choice their own halo. That newly eliminated contender will then decide who they want to eliminate once the trumpets sound again. From then on, we'll continue eliminating players every few minutes until there's only one player left. That player will become the first ever Golden Gates Omni. Are there any questions? Well, good. Your time starts now.
So the first challenge was kind of like a game of like tag you're out, which was if you got given the halo, then you couldn't be Omni. So Dresden got it first because he passed Mr. Gates the halo.
Is there anyone that doesn't want to win the Omni thing? Okay, crickets. Crickets. Okay, well, if anybody wants to talk or like...
I think everyone wants to talk.
I mean, I love being the it boy, but not in this instance. If it isn't for the consequences of my own actions, I had to be nice and hand the halo, which prompted me to be the first out of the competition. And I quickly developed a strategy that if I can get enough people that will say if they win that they'll keep me from the pits, my chances of like one of those people winning would be high. And in the event that they do win, I am safe from the pits. And then the way that I developed the decision to hand off my halo to Lydia was she kind of volunteered it. Every time I go with my heart, it gets broken, so this time I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna choose Lydia.
Aww.
Sorry, girl.
So when Dresden got the first halo, I went to him and I let him know that I would be happy to have it passed to me because I would rather burn one person now than become the Omni and have to burn 3 people right away. I didn't want to become the first Omni. This is the way I look at it. If I get to single out one person. If I get the Omni, I'm gonna have to single out 3 people. So that's how it's tough. So I'm sorry that was really short, like I didn't get a chance to talk to everyone, but yeah, I'm so sorry. This is so hard. I'm gonna give it to you, Noah.
Okay. I'm an angel in disguise anyway, guys. It's okay.
And then I ended up passing it to Noah because I was actually asked to by Jon V.
Right at the beginning of the Omni Challenge, a few of us were sitting on the couch, like 4 or 5 of us, and we thought it was a great idea to just go ahead and form what we called the Couch Alliance. We said that we were gonna get all of us through this game, at least through the first few rounds.
There was a group of us on the couch and someone just kind of came up and was like, look, there's 8 or 9 of us right here. That's the majority. If we all stick together, we can get through night 1. And it just kind of fell onto my lap and became a thing.
We kind of were all just sitting around, so we kind of became the group of 8, the couch group. There was a group of us just talking strategy and just kind of like, you know, if we're looking at this amount of people, then we'll be able to kind of bond together and save each other, which, you know, obviously once we get numbers down, the couch group will probably cease to exist. So I'm gonna have to figure that out.
The agreement that we made as an alliance was that we would defer giving each other halos until there were no other options.
3. Sedona.
Noah did not play to plan, and that raises a big red flag for me. We had an agreement, what we were going to do amongst about 7 of us, and they did not follow that plan. So that just makes me wonder.
Does anybody want it? Make yourself known. And the runner-up is, the winner is, Bella. Becca.
I mean, I'll be your vampire for the weekend.
Bella, where you in, Loca?
Trevor.
I'll take it.
Only because I know you're a gamer.
Thank you. I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's time to give the halo, and she turns and she's like, you know who I'm giving it to? I'm gonna give it to Trevor, because I heard you're a gamer. And like, okay, that might be like a small little comment, like who gives a shit, and that's how I should think, but no, honey, what do you mean a gamer? I don't know who you are. Does that mean people are talking about me? Like everyone else is just like, oh, I don't know who to give it to. Here you go, here you go. And I'm over here like, no, you're a gamer, you're out. And I'm like, what the? I literally like have no idea what to do, but just someone I haven't talked to much, I guess. Sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Thank you. So I got my halo from Trevor, and I understood it because me and Trevor are not talked at all. The minute Trevor got his halo, I immediately was like, he's getting bombarded. If he chooses me, I understand it. If he doesn't, I'll be shocked. So I get my halo. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know that Joe especially came up to me and was like, I want to go far in this comp. I want to make sure that I can make it to the end of this competition. And I know Jon V as well really wanted to win. So I knew those 2 people were like off the table for me. And since I can't give it to Bella, R.I.P. I'm gonna give it to Tevin. That's your name, right? I'm so bad. Javan? Javan. Well, okay. Here you go.
He's nervous.
It's a very tough
It looked nice with the hat and the beard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Javan was the only person that I hadn't really talked to besides Trevor. Numbers are dwindling. We're just meeting everyone, but like, Javan's right there. So,
It was a difficult decision, but I'm gonna choose Charlie.
Gotta figure out if we're clapping or not. We're in that circle anymore.
Yeah, give me the halo, please. I do not want to be in this anymore.
Okay, I am giving this halo to Mira.
Yay! I wanted a halo. I needed a hair accessory. I was given my halo by Charlie, which he and I talked about prior. He came up to me and was like, do you want this? I was like, yes, I don't want to be Omni. Please give it to me this round. And he was like, okay. Nate also wants it. And I was like, Nate and I already talked. Whichever one of us gets it first, we're giving it to the other. Because none of us wanted to be Omni. Because being Omni in the first round, terrifying thought. You have to pick people like right off the bat to go in the pits. Not a fun time. I am going to give this to Nate, actually.
So Mira and I had made a decision that we were going to give the halo to each other because we didn't want to be in that position of power. So when she decided to not deliberate and just give the halo to me, I was like, oh, relief. Does anybody want it? Okay, Chloe. And I just asked if anybody wanted to be a volunteer. Chloe had a few drinks and she rose her hand real quick. So I was like, nope, it's all yours.
It is JoJo, Mark, and Jon V.
I kind of looked at all three guys and I was like, hey, I was like, who's not going to put me up for the pits? And Jon was like, I won't. I just want to make it past this. I want to play a game.
If I'm Omni, I'm not going to put you on.
What? How? Why? Okay,
no.
Seriously?
When it came to the Omni trial, I volunteered to take the halo. I did that intentionally as a strategy move.
Mark, since there are only 2 contenders left without a halo, you now have the responsibility to decide who is eliminated from the Omni trial and who becomes the first Omni of the season.
Jon V, he is a former player, so he knows that you kind of don't want to be the first kind of head of the house, kind of put a target on your back by having to say names, but he was very adamant about him being the Omni, telling everyone he wanted it. So I think everyone just kind of was like, whatever happens, happens, and if he wants it, he can have it. I don't want it.
JoJo. And JoJo gets the last crown, which means we have our first Omni.
I gave it to JoJo intentionally because we are all working together and agreed that we wanted Jon to be sent to Omni. So it's all worked out.
Congratulations, Jon. The first Omni of the Golden Gates.
I came to win, and you know, I did a ballsy move. I orchestrated that whole round. I told everyone what they needed to hear to make sure that I didn't get a halo. I split the LRG alliance to make them not give me the halo. The rookies, I told them, hey, this is my first game, we should work together. I even flirted with a couple of people. I used my connections as a teacher with some other players. And I also made up a story and said, I have a rival from a past Survivor game that I'm definitely targeting. And people were like, okay, I don't want any blood on my hands, so we're gonna let you win this. And all of that was BS, so.
Congratulations, Jon V. You have just won the very first Omni trial and are safe for the week. You will also have to decide which 3 of your fellow contenders will be the first to enter the pits and potentially be up for elimination this week.
Your boy pulled it out. Joe got that halo, and by him volunteering to get it proves to me that he does want to work with me, and he gave me that power. So basically, I'm at the top of the line. So right now, I just gotta remember who I made deals with that I really want to continue on further in the game with. And whoever I made deals with that was BS, that's probably who I'm gonna have to brainstorm and possibly put into the pit.
I feel like we have a core 5. If you want to work with the 5, me, you, Joe, Noah, and Nate. And then we can bring Lydia.
You know, I'm a numbers guy. I seen that the faces I don't recognize outnumber the faces I do recognize. So I quickly pulled players I never worked with before, like Nate, Joe, Lydia, Noah, Dresden. And I said, we're 5 LRG vets, I'm 6, so we should stick with each other because we are the minority. And a lot of these players don't know that we know each other.
I could do Becca. And then who's the next one?
My thing is though, like Becca, like, do whatever you want to do, but you don't want to be in a situation where she gets power. Do you know what she's gonna do?
Yeah, she's scary. That's why I don't want to pull that trigger too early. All that stuff. My main target right now is Becca. That's someone who I observed, early on talking. She's always eyeing, trying to see where I'm at. So she's kind of on to me. So that's someone who I really want to get rid of, but it's too early to do it right now.
Jon V, please read out the names of the contenders who you have thrown into the pits one by one and say a few words if you'd like to explain why.
Alright, well, one of these players I need to explain after why I put them there. I know they're being safe. And the other two, they just weren't a part of my plan. So, my first person I'm putting in is Sedona. Second person going into the pit is Mira. And the third person is Charlie. I picked Charlie, who I'm kind of working with, but he's kind of like at the lower end of the totem pole. And I give a little spiel where I'm like, I picked one person, I'm gonna have a conversation because I know you're gonna be saved. That's gonna be for whichever one gets saved. Sedona, which is an easy vote, people coming up and just saying her name as an easy vote. So okay, boom, that's blood off my hands. Everybody would probably throw her in. Mira, they weren't a part of this vet alliance. They looked like they didn't really want to speak to me, so they were just thrown in there as a name.
Oh fuck, not again. I've played one of the game, I was first boot, and now I'm already in the pits, round one, by someone who said we'd be working together. That is not where I want to be. When Jon made his announcement, he was looking right at me and saying there is more to this and I need to talk to someone to understand why I'm doing this. So I felt that Jon had a plan. I understood strategically what he was trying to do. But given my history with my boot order, it's something I wish he had talked to me about first.
So I was really happy to see Charlie here because I know of him from a previous game that we were both in. We didn't have any interaction in that game, but I feel really good with him and I trust him. So he's definitely someone that I'm trying to work with. So as soon as I saw Charlie go into the pits on the first round, I immediately knew that I would vote to save him. I will always vote to save Charlie.
Jon V went Omni, and I did feel real worried about it, but then he chose me. But I knew that there was a particular reason why certain individuals were chosen. And I knew that I was not one of those reasons. And so I kept in mind that I think Jon had faith in me that I could beat out this other particular individual that he wanted eliminated.
So I didn't understand why I got nominated. He said that one person he knew he was putting up and the other two just weren't a part of his plan. I don't know what that meant, but then he had to go right upstairs, which meant we didn't get to talk about that. I was shocked, aghast, not thrilled. That was a horrible position to be in, like possibly up for elimination first round.
It's over. This is the master key. All right. Alright, so dear Omni, congratulations on winning the first Omni trial and making it through the first round. You are officially the first contender to ever enter the Golden Gates, but will you be the last? Here in the Golden Gates, you will have a bit of time to relax or strategize, but you will not be in mode the entire round. I hope you left on good terms with those that you deem leftovers, because one of them will be coming to join you. The winners of the Power of Protection and Power of Redemption competitions will also be entering the Golden Gates once they claim victory for themselves. As a reminder, nobody in the Golden Gates will cast a vote at the Rapture this round. Instead, you will all join back in the game at the reset once the first player is raptured and round 2 begins. Anytime you play a game, what you don't want to be is in the minority. And I got power, yeah, I'm safe right now, but I'm basically excommunicated to the Golden Gates. I got champagne, no one to share it with right now. So, anytime there's time for discussion or strategy, people are gonna take it.
So I have been a close friend of Jon's outside of this game for many months. I knew I didn't even have to speak a word to the man and I would be safe. I really like this house. I came in really nervous because at first I wasn't sure who I would connect with. And of course, there's people I've played with in the past, but there's people that I see myself making these lifelong friendships with in this game. And I can see myself going really far, or I can see myself being the angel in a house full of devils.
You can be friends later.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've just been kind of vibing with people. I don't want to pick favorites. I don't want to pick anybody that I don't like right now. I just kind of am meeting everybody. And I am horrible at not picking favorites.
Welcome everybody to the first Power Protection competition. The 11 of you who are in Limbo will be competing in this competition to fight for one of the 2 spots up for grabs in the Golden Gates. Placing first or second in this challenge will ensure your safety and make you immune from getting dragged into the pits this round. However, winning this safety comes at a cost. You lose the power to vote this round. This competition is called Ball Bashers. 2 at a time, you will play a round of bocce ball where you take turns throwing one of your 4 balls into the target net. Once all 8 balls have been thrown, we will calculate the score and see who has the most points. The loser will be eliminated from this competition, and the winner will choose the next 2 players to face off. Any questions? For the first match, we will use the handy dandy fishbowl of fate. The first match is Mark versus Chloe. Chloe has won the first round. You must now choose 2 people to play against each other.
Playing bocce ball was my first big disappointment because it didn't seem like it should be as difficult as it was, and yet I could not prevail. But that's okay. I feel like I'm in a good place anyway.
Okay, 1. Okay, 2. For my white claw.
So my strategy for the bocce ball competition was to not win. We needed numbers on the couch to vote to save the players we needed to save. So I actually was just throwing that thing, figuring I would overshoot the target and didn't want to win, which is weird because I told myself I would never throw a competition, but in that case we needed it. We needed numbers.
Joe is out, and Becca must choose the next competitor.
My strategy for the power protection was quite simple. I did not want to get first boot in this game. It's my first live game. You know, the idea of not having a vote is really freaking scary, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I can protect myself.
Next 2 competitors.
I used to run a bocce tournament at work, but that doesn't mean I was good at it. But like, I knew all about bocce, and I'm like, fuck, bocce's here to haunt me again. But it was fun to like observe. What I was seeing is kind of like Becca being like a go-getter, like almost like bossing people. Like, it's your turn, here's your balls. Like, I'm like, girl, are you production? Like, holy shit, okay.
So on the bocce ball challenge, I did not want to win that one either, actually. I kind of threw the first ball just to get a feel for it, and I scored, and then I just kind of tossed the rest of them because a big part of my strategy is to stay in limbo as much as possible so that I can have a vote.
The yard is very uneven, so I'm just strategizing in my head, where do I place this ball? And also, who am I gonna pick for this game?
Javan wins.
Oh boy.
Becca is out, and Seth must choose 4 left.
JoJo told me to throw the bocce ball game. He made eye contact with me, and I was just like, he was like, lose the game. And I was like, okay, lose. And I didn't really know why, but I don't know, something inside me just like, trust him. Trust in me, and everything will be okay. But I was like, but also the other half of me, the competitive side, was like, don't fucking lose, bitch.
I was like, bowling! That's
Once I realized that people were choosing me, I was like trying to just lay under the radar. It made it to like the top 5 without me ever having to play around. So when I got to the top 4 and I ended up getting chose to go against somebody, like I obviously had to go, but I was like really optimistic about my social game and the aspect that no one wanted to choose me. So it makes me feel good about things moving forward.
Oh my god! The score is 27 to -20 because you hit me in it. Congratulations, Seb. You've won one of the 2 safeties.
Oh my goodness. I had won the first part of the power of protection, 1/2 of the people who are safe this round. I was able to get the highest score in my last round. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna be first boot.
Congratulations, Javan. You've won the 2nd safety.
I won the first power of protection, aka pop. To be safe this week is such a relief, to be honest, because I had so much anxiety going in that I would be the first out, and I am just vibing with so many people right now, and I have some girliness that I absolutely want to work with.
All right. Okay. This is a good site right here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Welcome to the Golden Gates.
Yeah, very happy to see you. So what happened?
I'm so happy that I'm not first boot because of the power of protection, and of course, I don't have a vote, but at the same time, you know, me and Javan have not seen eye to eye at the moment, but with us winning this competition, I'm really hoping that we can, you know, come up to the Golden Gates, hash everything out, see if there's a way, and on top of that, Jon V winning Omni we could talk without the rest of the group being there. POP winners, congratulations on winning yourself safety. You have advanced to the next round and will return to the game after the first player is raptured from the pits. Hopefully you have made the right decision to give up your vote in exchange for your own safety. The answer to that will be revealed over time. Now you may decide what to do. You can give yourselves a little break from the game, or you can use this time to your advantage to talk with the others inside the Golden Gates. The choice is yours. See you at the next Omni trial, Mr. Gates.
Now I'm gonna kick back and relax in the Golden Gates, the GGs, and just vibe.
Even though I'm down in the pits right now, there's still the power of redemption coming up. I'm still very hopeful that I'm gonna be able to pull myself out of it. I prefer not to stay down in the pits and face like a vote because that sounds absolutely terrifying.
It is time for the first ever Power of Redemption competition. Who will earn redemption? Who will get the highly sought after power to drag someone from limbo into the pits with you? We will find out after we play What's in the Box? In this competition, the three of you will take turns and choose one of the 6 boxes laid out on the table. Each box contains a mysterious object that you will have to describe to the other player. But what's the catch? The person who is describing the object might not be telling the truth. But as the presenter, you have the option to tell the truth and describe what you see, or completely make up what's in the box. After your 2 minutes is up, each guesser will write down their answer on if the presenter was lying or telling the truth. If they guess correctly, they get a point. If they guess incorrectly, the presenter gets a point for deceiving them. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins safety and gets to enter the Golden Gates. The one who has the second most points will be given the power to drag one of the contenders from limbo into the pits with them. What's in the box?
What grows around this time of year? People like to buy pumpkins?
I don't know.
Sure. How in the heck do you take a pumpkin and a Rubik's Cube and make it into a psychedelic?
What are you saying it is right now?
What are you
talking about that?
I am describing a mushroom. At first it was a little confusing because I wasn't exactly sure how to describe what I was looking at, because when I opened it up, it looked like a mutant mushroom to me. And it was a pumpkin head with a dog bowl and a Rubik's Cube underneath it that sort of looked like the shape of a mushroom. So that's how I went with it and called it psychedelic, because it was many colors. And I didn't see the little happy face on it on the other side, but just did my best to try to mislead them into believing that I was maybe lying.
Okay, reveal your answers. We have truth and a lie. Please reveal your object. Pumpkins, Rubik's Cubes.
Sorry. Okay. It is a little pineapple sticker. And so the joke is, in college, I had this pineapple aesthetics obsession, and I got a pineapple tattooed on my back.
It's
Yellowish,
just a
orange. It's just the sticker. It's flat on the
Will
bottom.
you shake the box for me? Oh, come on.
That's a sticker.
Shake it.
Well, it's time to write down if you think Mira was lying or telling the truth. Alright, please reveal. We have another 50-50. Please reveal the object. It was a lie, which means that Sedona was deceived.
It is a Lego base plate. You know, the base that you build the city on. There is a animal glued on top of it.
What's an animal?
It's a zebra.
And what color is the Lego base?
Green. Lego base plates are green.
Time to write your answers on if Charlie was lying or telling the truth. We have a truth and a lie. Another split vote. Please reveal your
introduce you to Baby, the zebra, the Lego base plate.
Oh my gosh, wait, it says baby on it.
It does say
It's a little miniature dresser with drawers and some special little things in the drawers.
In the drawers.
And then the second time around, when I got to come around again, I remembered some of my training about how to tell if somebody's lying and how to tell if somebody's not. And so I faked lying. Totally told the truth, but totally faked lying.
2 lies. Now please reveal what's in the box.
It's a little dresser in the drawer. Is that little?
It was a truth.
And a white chip.
Sedona gets 2 points for deceiving.
Okay, so there's like a glass, and I'm trying to determine if this is a platypus or not. It very well could be like an ostrich. It's like brownish, greenish, and then there's a clothespin on its lip, so I think it was a bad bird, whatever kind of bird it is.
Okay, please write down your answers. No more talking. We have 2 truths. Please reveal what's in it. It is a truth.
Little guy. I think it's a platypus.
It is a platypus.
I wasn't sure. I thought it might be a kiwi also.
I am looking at the framed picture.
Is it just like a picture of someone?
No.
What is it a picture of?
It is not a picture of something.
Is it a drawing?
Yes.
What is it a drawing of?
The cool S they use engraved into desks.
Like the
No.
The Kiss S?
No.
What?
No.
Cooler S.
The cool S.
Okay. You both ready? Please reveal your answers. We have both truths. Please reveal your guesses.
Yay!
Sedona, congratulations. You have 1 facing. Please give me your horn. Congratulations.
Hi guys.
Feels good. Feels so good to be safe. I'm golden, so I'm good for the night. I'm looking forward to working with the folks here behind the Golden Gates and strategizing a little bit tonight. Yeah.
With 2nd place, that means that Mira gets the power to drag one of the 9 players that are standing behind you in limbo.
But like, this is so much anxiety. Okay. We just finished the Path to Redemption, and unfortunately I did not get safety, but I do now have the power to drag someone down. I think that's the decision. Can we go find her and tell her this so she's not surprised?
So the plan was that everybody in the circle said we are going to save whoever the fuck Mira drags down. And then put 2 votes on Mira, and then Charlie goes. It sucks because Charlie's such a sweet guy, and yeah, he's gotten first boot before, maybe you should do something about it, like a social game, like the rest of us did in a giant fucking circle.
Who can we pull? Who do we think people would go against?
It's so early. No one's done anything.
No one's done anything, that's my thing. I've had a few different names thrown out to me, and I have considered 2 of them very heavily. Both Lydia and Noah were thrown out. Lydia was thrown out because she was the only one who wasn't over talking with us, while I'm like trying to decide still. But Noah, like I said, didn't follow our plan while we were over on the couch with the halos. And so I'm really thinking that if I can't trust you round 1 to follow what we agreed on, like how am I supposed to trust you the rest of this game?
Mira, you've earned the power to drag one of the 9 leftovers who are still in limbo into the pits with you and Charlie. Just a reminder, the 11 of you who are not in the gates will be voting to save one of the 3 in the pits during the rapture. The 3 of you in the pits will also vote. However, you cannot vote to save yourself. So, Mira, please tell us who you will be dragging into the pits.
Okay, so this sucks as the first person to have to do this. I don't like this at all. I did say I wanted to drag someone down to hell at some point, but not like first. So based off of like talking with everyone and kind of all of the input I got, I'm going to kind of just go a little more randomly. And so I think I'm gonna go with Noah. You're gonna come down with us. We're gonna party. And yeah, so you can join us in the pits.
Noah, unfortunately you've been dragged to the pits and are in danger of being raptured. The rapture will happen shortly, but for now, you all have a chance for last-minute strategizing. When the trumpets sound, please meet in the main room to start the vote.
Mira, what the fucking hell are you doing? Literally, the 9 of us had a plan. Just do Lydia. Lydia's fine with it. What the hell? Like, literally, you are going against the majority of the house. On round 1, do you really want to look that fucking messy to these people?
I was approached and told, like, if I vote Lydia, if I bring her down, there's already some, like, stuff going on very much that I need to just kind of, like, make it a different random person that's going to get saved because it's less obvious than that there's already, like, an alliance to kind of throw people off.
I just don't get why me. Like, I change my game every single time I play. And it gets to the point where I'm playing this game focusing on what I've never focused on before, and that's the quality relationships. I'm not game botting. I'm not looking at this game as you are my final 2 from the get-go. I'm looking at this as you're my friend in this. Let's help each other. Let's go like as a big group.
So we had talked and we were all talking as a group, and someone had mentioned that Lydia was the only person that was not in the group, and was saying that, you know, since she's not here, maybe we should just drag Lydia down. My plan was always to vote to save Mira. She kind of flipped the script and pulled down Noah, which apparently was some kind of deal during the Halo competition that he didn't really hold up his end of what he was supposed to do or he was supposed to give his Halo to.
You guys can vote for Charlie. Yeah. And so you 2, one me, one Charlie would be great.
So when Noah was dragged down, it was kind of the surprise because we had talked about Lydia being the one because she was not part of the original couch group. But after talking with Mira about her decision as to why she chose Noah, I kind of understood it because she felt like he was very pushy and like not going with the group of the vibe, like the vibe of the group that we had going on.
If Mark for you, Becca for me, Noah has to vote for one of us, and then that leaves 3 more people who already have 3. And I'm literally like sweating, just like freaking out, just hoping that everyone who's told me that they're voting for me is gonna keep me in this house because I really just don't want to go out round 1. I'm voting for Charlie. Lydia's gonna vote for Charlie.
Yeah.
He's voting for me.
Yeah.
Nate.
Getting ready to pitch to the people side. I came all this way. I hadn't won for last place experience before. Please don't let that happen again.
Hello contenders, welcome to our first rapture of the season. As a reminder, the 3 cursed ones in the pits are in danger of being raptured and becoming the first jury member inside of the gates. Now's the chance for the 3 of you to try to sway some votes your way.
Hey guys, I feel like, I hit it off with a lot of you. I came to play a game with people passionate about this. This is such a tight-knit community that I'm trying to be a part of. I played 1 game before this, and that was first boot. So, I'm just asking that don't do it again. Give me a chance to play. That's where I'm at. Next.
I just started doing allergies and I really like being able to play the games and do all that stuff, and I understand being on jury, there's still like power, but I'd really like to still get to play the games and kind of show you guys what I can do. I am really good with like mind stuff and problem solving, and I can kind of be good in strength-based things.
And Noah? I think you guys can tell by my face, I'm still kind of like, what the hell? I came into this thinking my main priority was quality, connections, and good vibes, and I think I brought that. Like, I'm choking up right now. I really want to stay in this game, and I hope you guys respect that.
Alright, thank you all. It is now time to vote. As a reminder, you will all be voting secretly to save one of the 3 cursed ones in the pits. The person with the least amount of vote to save will be gone. Let's go line up to vote.
Let's make it a chaotic season. I vote to save Noah.
I cast my vote to save Mira.
I vote to save Charlie.
I vote to save Mira.
I am voting to save Charlie because he's part of our Couch Alliance.
I am voting to save my boy Charlie.
I vote to save Mira.
I'm voting to save Charlie. I hope you stay.
Emotionally, it's not what I want to do, but strategically, I think it's the right move. I am casting my vote to save Mira.
I am voting to save Charlie.
I vote to save Charlie.
All of the votes to save have been cast. The vote was 6 to 4 to 1. First safe with 6 votes is Charlie.
6? Dang, thanks guys. Wow.
The next player safe is Mira, which means Noah has the least votes to save and has been raptured.
I wasn't the loud bitch. I wasn't playing to be first boot. I was playing this game to make connections and further my game, and in a house where it's angels and devils, I feel like I really played the most genuine copy of myself, and these people just stabbed me in the back left and right. Honestly, I didn't want either of you two to go, so this is fitting. It's okay. But I will drop a bomb and say the reason I did pick Sedona to get the Halo was because Joe, Nate, and John pulled me in that corner and said, pick a newbie because it's vets versus newbies this season. So, if you're a newbie, good luck. You guys voted out one of the most genuine, kind-hearted, hospitable people in this game. You made me an angel now, but on my way out that door, I know I play a villain better. So watch your backs, because juror number 1 is always the most bitter.